just from the beginning, automatically, just setting him up. Great release inside. I mean, you can tell right now, probably head on, maybe a little bit outside of leverage. So when you're running a post, for the most part, you kind of want your DB on your outside shoulder so you can make things easier. And he's doing it perfectly. For double moves, you want to really let the DB win on the first part of the route. So if you have a sluggo, you want the DB to think, oh, I'm beating him on the slant. Oh, I won the slant, so he can jump. He can bite on it. Shipp does a great job by giving a little head fake, boom, getting him into the post route to where the DB's like, oh, okay, oh, I got to go catch up. I'm in catch-up mode. When you have a DB in catch-up mode, Brent can tell you, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's over with. It's barbecue chicken.
That's Brian. that's Brian Nelson, by the way. Just go ahead and tag old buddy.
Yeah, it's barbecue chicken right there. So whenever Shipp has him at his leverage right there, he's able to break off the corner. I think Gio does a great job. I'm not a quarterback, but I think he was able. Is there anything wrong with his footwork? Does he need to fix anything? Is he drifting too much?
I think it's great, especially when in JJ, like when double moves, they take time.
Yeah, It takes time.
And I got to get you in that route. I thought from a quarterback's perspective, I really I wanted receivers that were definitive, right? Like if you look at it right here,
and he's getting back vertical. That's
exactly
what I love to see right there, honestly.
Exactly. And JJ, can you talk on this real quick? Okay, so the DB jumps outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
using his hands.
Yes, and that's what I was going to talk about. So you did this in practice, right, JJ? It was probably a drill. Like you would have a guy with those two hand shields, and he would jump outside, and you were taught to what? Swipe or rip, right?
You can go club over the top, club rip, swim move, two hands. Just using your hands, people don't understand. Like as a receiver, you might think we're only using our hands to catch the football. Now we're using it to get the DBs off of us. And Shipp, honestly, I think Shipp did every drill a receiver runs in practice. Shipp used every single drill in this route.
Mm-hmm.
First off, stance is great. He's coming off the ball, explosive. Boom, he's moving his defender off the line. Great release.
No false step.
Exactly. And what I love the most right here is sometimes, I know I've done it before, you beat a DB so bad, you just want to get into the route.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shipp this beats his DB and understands the quarterback needs time.
He still sold the post.
Exactly. Gets back into his route, gets back vertical, just so you don't want to, Coach Galloway said, you don't want to bleed into your route because then the DB is going to be over it. So Shipp gets back vertical. Absolutely. You know ball. You know what it is.
So
that was my favorite route to run when I was at receiver, was a post corner. I actually turned Larry Fedora's head on a post corner.
Hey. All right, so here's what I like from a quarterback's perspective, right? JJ talked about a great job, but so JJ, I always heard receivers were taught to stack, right?
Yep.
So if you beat your guy, you really want to stack. So now the DB's in phase.
Immediately.
But you want to stack back and get him behind you. So stacking means I want to get this dude on my backside. Like I'm playing basketball, right? I did a backdoor cut. I want to get him on my backside. At least I shield him. So if he's got to go over me, he's going to be PI. So I love that. And here's what JJ mentioned, and Troy mentioned it too. When you're running a double move, like I'm running a post and I got to take 3 hard steps. I can't take 1 just because I already won. We always said that. Don't take 1 because you already won. Take 3 and get to 7. So we need you to go get 7 points. So he takes 3 hard steps to the post, 1, 2, 3, and this is a heck of a throw by Gio, right? I really think
I was gonna say he knew he was about to take a shot.
I ain't even gonna lie. I did not watch this whole route. Seriously, if you go to a practice and you watch receivers do drills, Jordan Shipp on this route does every single drill to perfection. Even on the post, gives
everything.
Eyes.
He's
giving eyes to the quarterback, selling the post, and he's keeping it high because you don't want to come flat and let the DB cut off. So he's keeping it high, and a great ball by Gio to where only Shipp can get it.
I like that. I like how you switched that verbiage up on that.
So
because it ain't giving eyes.
So what I do like about this route concept is JJ and Troy, you probably, and everybody knows that when you get the red zone, like the double post concept, Dino or Depot, we call it a depot sometimes, like a double post concept. You see, I think it's Jake Johnson in the slot, but that guy's outside leverage as well. So they're playing some sort of zone, but you're trying to occupy that safety that's playing outside leverage as well.
Get him out the picture.
Right. So clear that space out so then you can run. Like, I truly think they were expecting that it was going to be a double post concept. And Shipp they probably ran it earlier in the game or ran it on film and did a great job. Gio was probably his best throw of the season right there.
I said
in the
that.
High back 5.
Chris, I sat next to you at this game, and I looked at Chris and the guys behind us and said that's the best ball he's thrown. The only ball I would put up for contention that he threw, like the best ball of the season, was the incompletion to Kobe Paysour. And I say that because, Bren, you were literally on our show the week before, that Sunday before, breaking down, I think it was the Wake Forest game, and how Gio didn't, step up in the pocket. That Kobe Paysour pass against Duke that he lofted in there, and he dropped it in the bucket. Kobe couldn't make the play or finish the play, but he stepped up in the pocket. He delivered the football with confidence, and he made the play that he needed.
Yeah, that's a great point. And this was growth from Gio, right? So, like,
I was going to say, he got a lot better throughout the year.
Yeah, like if you look at so we're in 12 personnel, right? So there's 2 tight ends in the game. So we do what we used to call a stem motion, which means the tight end and both tight ends are going to go. So stem, S-T-E-M. It said both tight ends are going to go to the opposite side. So this is what we used to call it. I don't know what we call it now, but it's stem, right? So he stems it. And now we're in 12 personnel, and that's a lot of big bodies on the field. So 12 allows you to play 3 linebackers and get out of nickel. So that's probably why they went 12 personnel. You see Gio's footwork here. I think he takes 5 from the gun, which is fine, but he takes 1 hitch and he lets it go, right? I think that was sometimes he hesitated just a little bit. And when you're playing fast and in rhythm, you throw better when you're not drifting in the pocket. And he did a good job setting up and using his eyes and making a good throw here.